Another episode over at the clean section right now. Send out to Tofireaway Pizza, locking down the shop for man like with a mob right now. Send out to Brasco, Milli Major, Lippy Lickshot. So I'm in a convo about what's going on, man. There's no structure, you know. I put my linking up over some pizza and Bel Air. What's the man saying? How's everyone? Good, yeah. Good. Yeah, let me see the new video dropping.
Yeah.
Right out. International.
When you get me right to Platty.
Motherland feature and them thing there, yeah.
That shot.
Man, for Platty to go back to the block to finish that one.
Yeah, no, I love that. That looks like a proper rhythm, man.
Yeah, that was well, man. We got my dog, Ivy Pizzle.
Yeah. To end on the visuals again, 31501. Well, Lips, you saying you got a new show pending, yeah?
Yeah, man, I got a new show pending, man. I wanna get my podcast cap back on, you feel me?
You're MVP in this thing, you're MVP.
100%.
So you're right, you get what I'm saying.
Respect, 100.
Yeah. I've got Brasco over with me, working on the clean section, you know.
Big move.
Quality control, man, that's the man that's on me. Any little movies on my bike, come off of spaces, So,
That's the same thing to me as well.
I need to give you my number as
got that, bro.
Everything's well covered, man. Where it's under control, man. You know? There's a method to the madness. Believe me, there's a method to the madness. You was looking to knock it on the head with all the giving your opinions over social media and stuff. But I'm just here to say, like, not even just because you're sitting with me right now.
Yeah.
I could have said this to you on the phone, but I feel like it's important that we get opinions. People are allowed to have their opinions. Yeah. I feel like man are cowards if they're not saying what they really think and just going with the crowd. I feel it's important for man to just say unless you're coming from a spiteful place or a trolling place, which I don't think.
Yes, never that.
You get me? Because I feel like when it's like constructive criticism, or if it's your opinion, I don't think anyone should be mad with someone just for their opinion. I think it's kind of childish. But I think the UK is like that, where man are just way too emotional. That like,
No, we need to accept here that they've accepted in America, they've accepted in Yard, they accepted with the Bollywood.
Come on.
Brother, it's a thing where if you're doing something that's performing, you leave yourself open to criticism.
Bro.
And 9 times out of 10, if someone's speaking about you, it's kind of interested in
you're gaining some interest, bro. I've got a cousin, yeah. He built a studio in the back of his garden, innit? Down the back of, like, when I say built a studio, not like turned a room into a studio, built a building
Shed.
into a studio, yeah? Bro, I've even recorded stuff in there that I've sent out. He's not put anything on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify. Nothing has left the studio. So I'm saying that to say he's making music as like either therapy or hobby.
Yeah.
You see, from anyone makes music and you upload it anywhere public, Spotify, Twitter, YouTube, you're open to scrutiny.
100%.
So you don't have the right to say how people should feel towards that music. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, if a man's saying they do or they don't like it, it's not for you to say, who are you to say that? You get what I'm trying to
I saw the tweet that you sent with Piers Roya, and it's like, not gonna lie, when I saw it, I had to build it. I've got emotional.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And I was, yes, so you see,
small people, no, but it's small people just like, you know.
I'll tell you why, because see Lippy is a voice that's needed.
Come
See,
on.
like,
That's what
for
I'm
example,
saying.
what I'm trying to say is that, see, like, there's a difference between giving your opinion and trolling. See what you do, you're trollable. You give your like actual, raw opinion.
Insight,
You know what I'm saying? That's what we need.
It's a thing like, you see, if a man was smart, you'll be able to say, you know what? That's like market research. Brands pay millions of pounds to find out what people are thinking about their thing. So instead of me going mad and acting like no one's allowed an opinion, maybe he might be saying something that I could get some jewels from. Like I'll say from personal to me,
100%.
one of the realest man them around me is Merkston, yeah. He used to get on to me about some of the songs was just bare shouting, innit?
Yeah.
So he would be on to me about it, but then again, most of the bad comments, there wasn't many, but the bad comments would be about the shouting, innit?
Yeah.
So obviously, I had to like see this is what the market, this is what the consumers are saying. So obviously, when that's taken out the shouting, it's like much improved, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's like, you'd be a fucking idiot to hear a man say what they don't like about the thing and take it personal.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Different.
Like, I don't believe man should be getting onto critics about.
I'll be honest. See, man's from the grime forum terms.
Yeah.
Man, the real.
Brasco,
You know what's
no. The faceless thing is cowardly.
Yeah.
The faceless thing is. And you know what it is?
Grime forum was.
See the criticism that man had to endure.
You know what it is? You see that ground forum thing? That's like a man that could be sitting here right next to you as your brethren could make a fake profile.
Wrap you
Man,
up.
what's that though?
No. So that is where a man could be going blind, innit? But see if a man's coming with his face and openly saying what he believes.
Got respect it.
Yeah, I'm saying, like even some of the man online, I know like certain man have turned into villains, yeah.
Yeah.
But I believe initially what I kind of witnessed was they're coming on like a Az, for instance, yeah? Because obviously he's like Marmite, some love him, some hate him, yeah? I witnessed him coming on with an opinion. And man, I coming on him for his opinion. So he just turned it like and started, man could say he turned into a troll, but I don't think, and I think initially he just had an opinion.
Initially he just
and man
wanted to-
on him for saying something he can see what he don't like. Grimy shit, that's what he's saying. But he's saying that, meanwhile, most of the country are saying that.
No.
So it's like, you can't hold a knife to his neck.
See someone like that, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was when he first come into the football spaces, yeah. Oh, okay, you come on and troll him. You just like troll from
I didn't see that. I just see him saying grime shit, which I hear.
90% of people saying.
You know what I try to understand about him and people like him is where I'm similar to them. My argument style, like this pizza right here, this is a lovely pizza. I like this pizza.
Fireaway
That
pizza.
pizza is also a nice pizza. But you see, 'cause I like this pizza more. See, for this conversation, just for this conversation, that pizza shit right
Yeah.
You understand?
That's extra.
Just for this combo though. When man leave the combo, both pizzas cold.
No,
But
100.
right now, if we all start going at it, that pizza.
Yeah, no,
It's meant to be.
100. I agree with that.
So
Man, I
in
entitled to their preference.
context, you understand? And man, you know, there's levels to conversations. So like, man do filthy football, man talk about football. That's like a barbershop conversation about football. Other platforms, it's more like analysis. You understand? So not gonna be jokes and real There you go. With something like music now, man, no one ain't gonna judge it like how Gary Lineker does Match of the Day on BBC. You understand? It's everyone's different. You understand? So all this, you're not qualified. What qualification?
Qualification,
Because again, like we said before, SO, yeah? If I said Major, you're cold, you ain't gonna turn to me and say, who are you to tell me that I'm cold? You know the way it is.
It's only when
You know the way it is. It's only when man say, "Raw, you're shit." Raw, who are you to tell me that I'm shit? It's like, I'm not saying you don't have to say thank you to a man. You understand? There's time, brother. Man done a listening party. I've given certain artists 6 out of 10. They've seen me, they've spudded, man. They brought man in close. They said, "Rude boy, it was 8 out of 10, though. I know that." You don't have to agree with man. You understand? Your opinion's an opinion, just like man. And it's not a rub out thing. It's a conversation.
Like, you see me, I like to think of myself as down to earth. So there'll be supporters that would, I chat to them in the DMs, they'll be telling me about stuff they like, they don't like, stuff about the scene that they like, they don't like. But when I get to speaking to them, they're starting to tell me stuff about, bringing up stuff from like 2004, like sets that was on Freeze FM that I don't even remember. Yeah. But then I'm seeing people online telling them, who are you to say anything? I'm thinking, like, this brother,
This guy,
They've been listening.
he's got extensive memory of what's been going on in the scene. So who are you to tell him he can't have you get what? He's not come out of nowhere to heard the music last week and he's saying,
exactly.
this is that, like.
Been listening.
You get what I'm trying to say?
You know, I thought like, not even from you purchase something. Yeah, I thought from you spend your ticket, you can never get back time or time.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Find out
anything, yeah.
So I thought that from you spend your time watching something, listening to something,
Entitled to opinion.
entitled to your opinion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're putting your opinion out there and you're relaying your opinion to the person, there has to be like a level.
Oh, wait, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So say like you think of true shit. You can say like, oh, we're really feeling it. Or might not read that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, personally, like when you're between you, like, this is dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
That is
you know what I'm saying?
it's a thin line.
Yeah, there's a way to articulate it. You know what I'm saying?
I remember years ago, I was with SO in the car, with my other brethren in his car.
Yeah.
Well, was all in his car, sorry, and he's playing us tunes, And he's playing one ring off, this is a good tune, you get me? He's like, yeah, this is the one, boom, boom. Then he played another tune, said, this one's alright. Played another one, this one's alright. And then when I said, no, I don't really like this one, you know, he like kind of turned on me like, yeah, but you like, you don't really, and I was thinking, bro,
Same thing you said, but
I know, I know music. You get me?
Running the tunes on man to see what man think. So if it ain't thumbs up and we're not stroking your ego, pause. Then it's like this.
It's it's crazy. And I thought, well, why you playing man your tunes for? You get me? Like, I'm being honest. If I don't like it, I'm not a man who's gonna say it's sick. I don't like it.
Honesty's gone out the window, bro.
Honesty ain't the best policy.
It's like
2020.
he's telling you. You need to be rolling with armed security in this UK to have an honest opinion about what you think, because man are just not gonna take heed to what you're saying, and but he's straight away he's trolling. He's trying to get me out of it, like, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But anyway, as we did kind of briefly touch on the spaces thing, I got a real question here. How did the penthouse turn into a crackdens?
I like that. Explain that one though. When you said that to me on the phone, that sounded like...
I'm gonna keep it real. When I first discovered this spaces thing, it was you, man, you two, in there, having a proper discussion, chopping it up about... it was a topic at the time about that footballer that done the mad thing.
The all time sex as well, since
So you man are chopping it up, and it sounded like a constructive chat. It didn't seem toxic. It didn't seem like destructive or counterproductive. It seemed like a good chat. Grown adults talking about a relevant subject.
Yeah.
Then I started, because it's like 90% of the time I'm in the car on my own. So I listen to LBC and stuff, Talk School. I'll be tuning in like it's just people chatting. I would hear people like Mega Man in there dropping gems.
Yeah.
J2K, and type J2K. J2K in there dropping gems. Wiley in there dropping gems. Yeah, we had the producer clash.
Yeah, like Jamie,
Anti Logan, Jamie, Teddy. I was even with Teddy at the time when he's like, boom, it's like peak, like prime time, and he's on like, yo, you get what I'm saying? Put this like, so how did it turn from that into just like straight up circus, bro? You got what I'm trying to say?
That is what I think. Like most things on the internet, like the little black youth right now that's getting all the attention. That someone will do something and he'll get a reaction.
The wrong people should get
and
attention.
then before you know, everyone's following suit.
It's like a monkey with a shot.
Yeah, it's just literally
crazy.
Literally. So it's like everyone's trying to replicate the first moment of madness, because they can't do that. They're doing the mad thing. Because right now, it's like some Jerry Springer thing.
Bro,
now.
Crazy.
Jerry Springer's too up close.
There you go. This was
Jerry Springer's too up close. This Jerry like that.
R.I.P. Jerry. I feel like Jerry Lamb.
This is Jeremy Cole. This is Jeremy Cole.
Yeah, 100%.
Jeremy Cole, bro.
And it's like, it's an exposing thing. It's
just
exposing.
You know what my thing is? Yeah? You see what I'm used to, yeah? If I'm going to argue with someone, it's going to be someone that's like, I know them, I know they're from my end. This is what I'm used to. If I'm going to argue with someone, the next day I'm going to step out my house. Within 24 hours, we're going to see each other. So you see this thing where man are just screaming and they've got no intention of seeing the person that they're running up their mouth to. That's part of it as well, because
100%.
My thing is, alright, cool. For instance, I suffer from hay fever, I'm under it bad right now, If I'm sitting there right now and Major nudges me like, yo, wipe your nuts, because obviously my nose run all the time. I'll do there's two things that I should do. The first thing, sort the problem and wipe my nose. That's the first thing I should do. Sort it out, because you're telling me because it looks bad.
Yeah.
Second thing, Major, bless you.
Yeah, love.
I'm a real brother for that. The last thing I should be doing is turning on Major like, why are you saying that for?
Yeah.
Why trying to? Because he ain't trying to stall me. He's trying to save me. I should be more angry with these man for not telling me. Right? Because everyone's looking there laughing at me. Everyone,
only one man open his
Only
mouth
one man
and
is
say,
open enough to say, yo, bro, like, you're on it. You should be doing this, that, third. And I'm even going to give you tissue. He's even going to offer me tissue. He's even going to just say what I should do. He's going to even help me out, offer me.
That's an excellent analogy.
So I've seen that bare times. Even me, that's why I've been drawn out on there, because I've said to a man like, yo, this looks like this, you should do this. And I'm always trying to, but I'm thinking, wait, that's when I've lost my mind to think. Because it's coming from you, bro. Who like that. And then on top of that, I'm not here with good intentions, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? But I don't know, man. Like,
I think it took from a penthouse to a chop house when man started letting anyone.
Yes, the barrier Yeah, there should be a barrier because you know where it is. I feel like it should all be a thing. It don't should even be. There should be a criteria. Man should be able to filter open a space, bro.
No, I'm good. No, because I'm not trying to take the piss, yeah? I'm not trying to take the piss.
Yeah, mental health.
Man, but you can you can open a space.
Bro.
That man, I'm not gonna go too into it, but you know what's going on, right? Man are saying, yeah, we're gonna expose this, man are expose. Rude boy, man are putting up things. There's no truth. To the extent where everybody watching knows it's not even true. But they're not even gonna stand up and be like, yo, rude boy, we know this ain't real, allow it. For the fuck, man will tune in.
Entertainment.
So it's like, the man on stage now, he feels like he's doing something. You understand? The man who it's about, he feels like something's happened to him. Really and truly, nothing's happened, bro.
But can I be honest though, like a lot of man that's doing that, cause yeah, like when I keep their thing, like maybe a lot of man, all of them, you know, yeah, when I keep their thing, yeah, not even just that, cause they're all seeking validation.
Yeah,
like whether it's
to a ridiculous level.
whether it's validation as in like they feel like there has been that they didn't get enough validation for the past and they're trying to get it now, or whether it's validation they've never ever had anything.
And I said that before. That's the only voice they would ever have is on that thing.
Yeah.
That's the only voice they could ever have where people will actually sit and listen to them is on that thing. In the room, like,
Yeah, man,
no
get
one
carried
listens
away
to
with it.
them.
Man, get carried away with it because there's no other platform they can go to. Look, I feel like we're probably in the same boat, yeah. We've all got a Lee Brasco that's phoning our phone now. What are you doing? Because it's easy to get carried away when someone says something mad to you in public and you're thinking, no.
The I fight for my brethrens aren't. Yes,
Come on, you know what? You know what it is? You see, before I even got drawn out on there, yeah, there's about 5 people that can show you DMs where I'm DMing them like, yo, I'll come out of there, bro. Like, it sounds crazy. But it's not until you've been dragged into that shithole, yeah, where you're like, bro, are you like, there's people watching right now. This ain't ending like,
Yeah.
You know, man,
you get what I'm trying to say, but it's easy to get drawn out. But
my brethren from primary school,
Yeah.
my good brethren, they like had the argument with him once. We've been on the roads of everything, yeah. And I had our first argument a couple of weeks ago. It was over, bro.
this thing in it.
Like, I don't even want to say it for spaces.
you know what it's like? Listen. You know what it's like?
runs deep.
You know what it's
Faces runs deep.
It's like
Faces runs deep.
He's telling me, what you doing, bro? Like, he's like, bro, are you arguing, man, on there? I'm saying, bro, I'm trying to explain it to him. He's like, no, he's not getting it. But at the same time, I have to get what he's saying, how he's looking. You know what I'm saying? So then I've had to do, cool. You get me? So, like, now, it's like, cool. If it's not someone that I don't know, I'm not even on that, bro. I'm not even on that.
Also, to be fair, a lot of people that ain't on spaces and Twitter, they don't really understand it, and it's easy
when it
to
makes
get
it
roped
to
in.
YouTube, but it's just
easy to get roped in.
As got Skeen and Fat Larry, because they've taken a couple things down.
Yeah. Big up Skeen and Fat Larry.
No, do you know what it is? We got, I'll tell you, yeah, 100%. I was rapping with Fat Larry today, man. Cause again, when them man there send man a space and where to turn, it's a little disclaimer with it. Fat Larry will be like, bro, they're talking about you, don't get
Bro, this is what
This
you're
is
feeling,
what-
you know. This one,
know
I'll
what
have
I
my
mean?
name mentioned 10 times before I pull up. There'll be 10 different times I'm getting DMs. Obviously, certain man want you in there.
Yeah,
to
on a fucking-
let off buying, yeah. But certain man are like, we're letting you know, boy, and they're chatting you, but it's like, gotta remember, you're dealing with people with nothing better to do.
Nothing better.
Ambition.
Nothing better.
People that I don't even know if they've fully got all their faculties are working correctly. So their sole purpose is to get you on their stage to create content, because they're not going to film a music video. They've got no other platforms to go to. Like, alright, cool. Lippy, you're big in a podcast too, big personality. You can go on Filthy Fellas, whatever other podcast everyone wants you on their podcast. Bare platforms. Major, Tom signing, flying to Rotterdam to shoot videos. You got
Director.
You get what I'm trying to say? Major paper, big.
Well,
you get what I'm saying?
things-
Me, I like to think the clean section, we're building our thing. You get what I'm trying to say? We're building it on concrete, not sand. We've got our thing going on. This is just like that's like a pastime. You see, for them, that's main event, bro. They've not got no Lee Brascos on their phone ringing them. Why are you even speaking to them?
Bro, they're Lee Brasco's on the stage with them. So certain,
Listen. No one, I'll be real. No one from Filthy Fellas is on the stage.
none.
None of your man them on the stage. None of my man them on the stage. So it just shows we ain't supposed to be there. But like I say, it is a pastime. Me really personally, I have to stay away from it, because every time I end up on YouTube, I get abuse. Not just Brasco, there's about 3 other men that are phoning me to give me abuse. But I'm saying,
Do you feel like
I've been on there for
do you
3
feel like it's
minutes.
wanted though? Do you feel like it's wanted though from your brethren? Like, you know,
You can't. It goes back to what I said about you can't be angry at someone from how they see something. I doubt they're saying it from a.
Understand?
I feel like it's money though. I feel like it's money.
But obviously in your head, you know, you're not on a what list.
Yeah.
Half the time you would have probably gone in there, you would have been driving, going somewhere, doing something, en route to go and do something. Like some of these man you can hear, it's like
They're in their house.
I had an argument with Lee, yeah, that I was trying to say to Lee, I feel like some of them are being paid a budget. To sit on there
way.
for 12 hours. Lee's like, there's Lippy people in there. Listen,
I don't.
they're drawing people to the app. No. Because I'm trying to break down a lot.
Bro, 32 people in a space. Who's gonna pay for that?
I'm trying to work.
Some people, some of them lot are in there speaking to themselves, 4 listeners and that, and you might get
trying to
2
work out-
other listeners.
no, like
Trying to work
Come on,
on
bro. Paid for what?
Do you know what it is though, S? I tell you straight. While you're kind of halfway right, they might not be paying each other, but they are definitely saying, let's do this today.
Bro.
Because, bro, you see when certain things have happened. when man have-
Orchestration, they're orchestrating it. I know that.
When certain man have turned on, man.
Yeah. Don't you
I've
see
had
they
to-
took that youth's phone and there was messages where they're like, yeah, go in there now.
Yeah.
It's premeditated. A lot of it's premeditated. And we just fall into their traps.
That is dead.
We just fall into their traps. Mind your own business. You'll get a bird call like, yo, You think, you what? I'm not used to that, bro. I'll be honest. I'm not used to people just chatting me live where I could fly up and just say, you get what I'm trying to say?
So I've had messages from people and they've said, they're talking about you in the space. I just send thumbs up, good luck to them, and I'm cracking with my day.
It's hard, you know.
Crack on with my day.
I feel like you can block your blessings by speaking too much. There's wicked stuff on it, and you know what? You might just be dissing people that you ain't even trying to diss.
Yeah.
Because you see, me personally, I only disrespect.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't go out of my way to diss people that I like.
Yeah, man, don't
You
style
know,
people.
I don't style people.
Yeah,
That's
man,
the
don't
word.
style people.
I'm not styling people.
It's not
like,
right to
I might have
everyone-
to bring up certain
Yeah.
things about lifestyle and
Yeah.
difference in character.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there's some rubbed people on there that man can't
Yeah.
even. I feel like I feel like a lot of the time you go in there and try to be down to earth. You talk to some of the listeners. You big up the people that are like. You'll probably make their day by saying their name. I've seen you do that because you're a down to earth guy. But in your head, you know some of these people can't chat to me. But you see when they try and turn it like when we're the same size. The styling
I hate that.
automatically,
I'm
man.
bouncing.
But
I don't like
in that, when you start bugging out and saying you and this, that, there's some other people that like might be going through some difficulty that might think, how are you talking like that? But my thing is, these man here don't talk like they're going through difficulty. These man here talk like you and them are size, or if anything, they're above you.
That's
You're
my
thinking,
thing,
wait,
brother.
what are you doing?
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm trying to say?
My thing is, I'm not trying to, like, I understand everything, everyone's got their own things going on. But like you said, S, if you speak to me like nothing's going on, I'm just going to assume
Nothing's going on.
And you understand? 9 times out of 10, if it's on the spaces, I just take a step back and it's like, it's no point.
Because you know why it's dangerous as well? You see, you in your head might think, he's an idiot, leave him. You see, if man is constantly talking your name and talking down on your name, you might have some supporters that are listening thinking, it's like lose because you fly in there to defend your name and your brand, then it's like, it's a shit show. But if you leave them to carry on rubbing your name into the ground, because even, listen, I'll give you an example. You see when D-Block was on to 50 Cent, this is going way back for some of the listeners might not even know this. When they were on to 50 Cent, he wasn't really replying like that. And it had me like, fifth, like, what?
100%. Because of the things they were saying.
But can I use an
But
analogy?
again, mad
Can I
disrespect.
use an analogy though, yeah?
Go on.
Boom, you're in P section, right?
Yeah.
So, if people are in a ring, say like you got a guy on the space here, talking to man, boom, listen up the P section thing, yeah?
As they do, they love you do it.
The people that are listening, they're taking it in. Their mind is not clean anyway. They're dirty brothers that don't want to wash anyway. You see what I'm saying? 80 man.
Yeah.
Leave them there. They don't want to wash anyway, bro. It's true. You know what I'm saying? You got people that want to wash, they follow you. They like it. I see the retweets. I see the interaction.
Yeah.
Focus on them. Them people there, they can't be saved. I've just come to the conclusion. Some man just
Yeah, some man have a...
You know what I'm saying? But some man just can't be saved.
I've accepted their fate.
100%.
Last
Let me-
trust. Yeah, but they're not going to be in faraway pizza sitting at a
100%.
table with people.
Let's talk about the clean section for a second. That a lot of spaces, the main theme is grime. Like you said, clean section, you're billing.
Yeah.
We're in the social media, it's very visual. It says it in the name, bro. It's clean. The brand, the clean, bro. You understand? And it's like, I kind of think, it's not even a thing. There's jealousy. I get it, bro. Like,
It feels big-headed to say man of jealousy, but not.
you know, it's like you're moving at a pace that's way faster than a lot of men that see you as their peers. But my thing is, bro, like, I've always done things and there's been man that's been better than man. I just rate these guys.
Come on.
So I don't understand why
I want to make it about me, bro. I'll go in there. I openly go in there. Obviously, I already fucked the Major before Spaces, but I'll go in there. I'll pick out artists like a Duppy, a Logan, that Roller Youth, that Cruz Leon. But Cruz Leon, I kind of knew about him before, but I kind of got more familiar with him through Spaces. I don't go in there and try and make it about me on some big headed thing. I just want to make grime sick again.
Yeah.
Because that's my favorite genre of music, and currently being rubbed out by some.
One thing I do want to say, though, one thing I do want to say, because we've been touching cause on this thing for a sec here.
Yeah.
But like basically, there's a lot of negative to it, but I think there's more positive.
There's
that's coming
bare
out as well.
positive.
So for example, let me just give 2 things. For example, Scheme Set all done. That one have come about everywhere before that, because
And that's
initially,
good to see.
I'm gonna be very honest. Initially, like me and Novelist weren't seeing eye to eye, but that's bro. Like it was an in-house thing, innit? You know what I'm saying? But that's a good brother, very good brother. From that, we was talking, and then boom, man was like, cool. You know what? It's an edict thing, reason, proper reason. So initially, when you two were both come on then, you was clashing heads.
Major
But see what happened?
Yeah.
No, but see what happened though, yeah. When I saw it happen, I said, this can't.
Within seconds, you
This can't happen. This can't happen.
That's adults. This is grown and this is grown adults.
So like, from that, look what's happened now. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, from that, they need to.
That's black excellence.
That's black broski. Let's have it right.
Against that.
Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Let's talk on that point. It's Spaces, black man. We got egos, bro. It clash a lot. A lot of man I'm cool with, our first conversations weren't positive. You understand? Man come from that. You get me? So it's like, man taking to heart and making all these scandals. That's not us. We don't do scandal.
No, I can't.
The gal them just about, brother, the gal them from our culture just about do scandal. Just about. And that's a short thing, and it's just, now we're big women, it's all, like, you understand? So it's like, yeah, man, I don't get it.
My thing is, I don't live for that thing there. There's man that wake up and they live for that thing. I don't.
That's in their diary. That's going on Spaces is in their diaries.
To try and differentiate yourself between you and them man is very hard when they've made it such a shit show. Because my thing is like, it's like, imagine there's a crack house on your road and you keep seeing a man going in there, but he's like, I don't smoke crack though. I'm just going in there to check a couple man. But it's like, bro, you're going in a crack house.
You're not shouting as well either.
Help me understand why you're going in a crack house. That's how man I've seen it. So when you're saying, when like you got a Lee Brasco on your phone, saying like, why you going in like, and you're like, I just went in there for 2 minutes. It's like, it's hard to try and help someone understand why you're going in a crack house for a few minutes, but you don't smoke crack.
Yeah, it's not even.
But that's a crack house though. But wait, I see who goes in there. I know what goes on in there.
Yeah, you
That's
can't tell, man.
This
Yeah,
police in there every minute. You see the maddest man going in and out there. Bait shutters going in and out of there.
Yeah.
Why are you going in there? You don't smoke crack, but you're going in the crack house. That's what it's. That's what
You
they've
can
turned
go
it
in there, but like
If you turn it,
the arguing and the bickering and the shouting and the this and the that. That's what I would say. Stay away from.
and
You get
that's
me?
what I'm saying.
It's not like don't go in.
If you
Just
rewind it
don't
back,
need to be in to argue. You get me?
if you rewind it back to when these man first opened the space and what it was originally about, these man have just made it a nasty place. Because I'm saying the first time I popped up in there, what did I start talking about? Wiley, what he did for the ends, what he did for the ends, and how much of a good role model he is, and the good memories I've got from how he's trying to bust everyone in the ends. Positive vibes. How did it turn into a thing where people have actually got footage of me screaming at the top of my head because I want to crack off a man's jaw because I don't understand who you believe you're speaking to?
Yeah.
But that's not my thing. Like, I'm not that. Got me moving out of character.
Yeah,
I'm not even a man of many words. I don't
not even on that. Yeah, 100%.
I'll say that to you before.
Can't even speak it in God.
See before Spaces, correct me if I'm wrong, yeah.
But you know, it's a blessing because we've started a clean section.
Before Spaces, yeah. Like SO's whole persona on camera, like wouldn't give away much of.
Calm and collected.
See now, but I like this.
That's character. I said to this. That's character.
I think
I said this with character, man.
I'm kind of pissed. I've lost a bit of the enigma or beat not much about just the music. But they're trying to draw me out and have me screaming and shouting, and I've given away some of my character. But it's not a complete negative because we've started the concept.
That's not. You've outworked it. Look what the body of work you've dropped since then.
We're adults. At the end of the day, we're adults. So if you give us your ears, we're not gonna. Because I feel like sometimes I've gone in that place and lost brain cells. I feel like I've gone in that thing to just have a listen.
Weird spaces, man.
And I've lost brain
Weird
cells.
content.
How would you feel about like your other half being on the Space?
Bro, it's done. My game, bro, I get so much. That's one of the main people that when it hits her radar, she's not got Twitter. She's got me. When it hits her radar about me on there, it's dead. Like I said before, when you remember going on there opening them spaces about them subjects or actually meant something. And then when you had the Mega Mans and the Wileys and them man in there, that I don't think anyone could style you for being
Them times there, I had some like good girls that I know that was locked in, and like they appreciated like the terms and everything, the interaction what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? But obviously from then till now, it's mad. You get me? But then also like we gotta say like it's a good thing because like the way like people like us would utilize it, and like even down to like where the UK is at in terms of like music and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We just have young Step and Tiny B.
Pick them up because, like you said, I see you said a tweet that you've grown up to their music, and someone would want you to believe that today is a new day. Their music's not gonna sell. It's only for the kids. It's only that TikTok music, that real rap. No one cares about that. The people that listen to that, they work for DPD or they're in prison or it's a new day. But it's good to see that, you know, adult music. It's adult music. Me personally, I don't really listen to anyone under the age of, like, I don't know, 25.
Yeah, so
I'm an adult. I want to be
I'll appreciate them. I'll say, yeah, big up you, man. I heard a clip of that. That's cool. Man, I'm always
It's not about being
up
a
to date.
granddad. Like, I don't know what's going on. I acknowledge some of the songs.
Yeah.
They might come on shuffle when I'm in the gym and play the music and all. Yeah, cool. But like me personally, I'd rather take subject matters from people roughly closer to my age.
Yeah.
Probably even older sometimes. Bro, my favorite rapper's Young Dolph. He's older than him.
There you go.
Like in these people's eyes, that's an old man. But to me, that's a boss. That's like a man that moves like
Official.
character. You get me? And I can say in his music. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not really with just trying to you get what I'm saying? But the worst thing is, I feel when that age comes into it is when man are in their second childhood. Like 80% of the people in the spaces thing. When man like got R.I.P. my nan used to say mutton dressed as lamb. Enough man wanna appear as kids. Like they wanna just be talking about grown men though, spinning the block, poo shasty masks, tech fleece tracksuits, and it's like, bro, you're way past this, you know.
Way past it.
That's when I think the age comes into it and it's an issue. You get what I'm saying? But going back to them man's achievement, that's a massive achievement. Top 40 is road rap, real rap, road rap. It don't seem like they've tried to
manage the
they ain't tried to do what's popular. They
Boost,
stuck
basically.
to the script.
Boost lost basically the whole of his 20s to what?
The IPP thing's nasty.
The whole of his 20s.
IPP
and he's come out top 40.
He's carrying himself properly as well.
A lot of man, but like a lot of man, because the way people are quite negative, especially in our culture. It's only our culture that they'll tell people about their age. What's that? We went to the O2 yesterday. What's that?
What's his name?
I don't know. It's
Not Pete Davidson. He was in the Phil Collins
He
band.
was in Phil Collins back, so this man's old enough to be probably old enough to be our granddad nearly, and he sold out the O2.
Sold out the O2.
Now we're going to the O2 to just get something to eat, and it's just runs it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So this is why it's only our culture that say that.
Man don't even know his name.
You get what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, brother, I'll tell you something, man. Obviously, I'm from North West London. The other day, man, no one could drive nowhere. Man saying, what concert's going on? Man seeing white people, all kind of people. You know who it was, Rupert? Wu-Tang Clan. When I say Wu-Tang Clan, Method Man wasn't there. I think RZA wasn't there. These are the main guys. Still sold out the team. So again, when things are quality, like you said, and you move with decorum, brother, you could do it till you're 60-something.
So the cows come on.
100%. Rude, you think when Skepta releases the thing when he's 62, I'm not grabbing that. That's gonna be my shoe. And the way he moves, the youth them are gonna like it too. Cult following, fam. It's all about decorum, man.
We got scared. A lot of man are scaring away the money, though. The way somebody's, I'm not even just gonna say the spaces because it's like a buzzword, isn't it? Spaces, marks. And a lot of the way some of these man in that grime genre are moving, they're scared away the youth. And if you ain't got the youth doing the music, I don't know, it's always gonna be a detached. You're always gonna be detached from the culture.
That's why, see me, I like to stay in touch to like what the younger generation's doing. Like, but the thing about it is though, there has to be a fine line between you staying in touch and you just doing too much. You know what I'm saying? So like I would say to like my young boys, I say to them basically like, if I'm still on the block at this age, it's something wrong. Brothers are wasteful. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be on the block with you lot. You get me? That's why I'm not on the block with you lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm way past that. You know what I'm saying? There's things I've got going on. I can't be on the block with you lot. I'm a big man. You know what I'm saying?
Second children, enough man is in there saying
by the same time, because of the nature of man's business, man have to, okay, cool, what music you lot into? What they've kept there? Recent, man, then recent, that's already and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
There's nothing wrong with, listen, we all well, let's have it right. We're not that old. You understand? So it's like you see me? So some of these young people, they're still somewhat interested in a lot of the things we're interested in. But it's just, it's certain youths though, man ain't like them. Like there's behaviors that certain men are replicating, and we weren't like that as young people. So why are you doing that now? Fair enough if you've gone back up to your old self. This is a brand. There you go.
Nas Tune, the second verse, when I hear that Nas Tune, Second Childhood, yeah, the second verse, it's like 80% of the grime scene. They're either they're stuck in the past or they're in their second childhood, bro. They're childish people, bro.
You see, if I was like a proper die-hard grime fan, to have somebody like so large in the grime scene would the image would just be so different. You know what I'm saying? Like he's throwing money into the music.
Bro, I said the realness. What I say to you on the phone?
He's a good performer. He's got good tunes.
I didn't even tell you.
Even Major, he's putting in money, doing videos, work rates.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you not admire that?
Listen, grime is legendary. Let's have it right.
It's not what it was, but
It's not what it was, but it's legendary. You can't, like, there's youth, and when I say it's legendary, I have my godson, he's in year 8.
Yeah.
He might not know all the grime, but there's tunes that come out from years before he was born. Yeah, I know that tune. Yeah, I know who Skepta is. I know who JME is. I know Wiley. Like, grime has given us, for people, especially my generation and down, these are our first legends.
100%.
I'm so solid crew, that was a couple years before that. But before that, I can't really tell you anyone from the UK, Mark Morrison or something. What do you want? So it's like, this was literally, I found out about grime like 02, 03. I started year 7, 03. But by year 8, I can name about 100 plus MCs. Some of these guys, I don't know what they look like. Don't know where they're from. Swear down, that's my man's brother. JME and Skepta's brothers, wrong. Mad thing. Like, you know them, it's legendary. But it's a thing where I think in this country, in America, they know. They can think something's legendary, but switch it up. Them New York Joe youths, they know who Eric B and Rakim is, you know. They know who Biggie Smalls is. They know who Run DMC are. But they're not making tunes like them. They ain't got gold rope chains and can't go bucket.
But this, I think I've even seen you say it, Lippy. See, in America, like the older generation of like rappers and that, they're more celebrated than over here.
You know what it is?
I'm saying.
It's because it's documented, bro. Our history over here ain't documented.
You know, is as well, another thing is, I feel like man should avoid the nostalgia.
100%.
I should stick with the times, because like you're saying, it was legendary. And there's
you can do that. Like I said, Wu-Tang are still doing shows.
You know, of course, but man ain't gonna respect them bringing something like that. It's a lot of, I feel in the grime scene, it's a lot of entitlement. Like, man,
100%.
Just because it was there first, man should like.
They don't want to, and let's have it right. Man aren't, and this ain't a dig at no one. Like the 2 examples we just given. I said this to Essa on the phone the other day. If you two, and maybe a couple other people, but you two just off the top of my head, were put at the front of grime, said, this is grime, look at these, man. You them gonna say, hold on, what's going on? Yo, you understand? They might say, what's going on over there? You understand? We got my dog Travs. Travs he does the camera stuff.
Yeah, that's sick. See, we got Travs present.
Yeah.
That's a
See, and Travs we got Travs presents first and foremost, but he does the camera work for P45. Yeah. Travs is from South London. He's 20 years old. When I found out about grime, he was born that year. You see this youth? He's a grime baby.
He knows everything.
You can't tell him he's not a grime baby. He'll slap you in your face with his little young hand. So it's still out there. It's because it's young people energy. So I say that to say this. If man put you at the front of the thing, like anything, who's at the front of football? It's not Messi and Ronaldo no more. If it still was, them don't want to play that no more. What do you mean? The man did Arnold and Mbappe.
That's what's missing.
It's still the same thing. I understand what they're scared of. There's bare things that's been repackaged and it's been lost. But what's been done in grime, nothing can take that away. Nothing. You understand? And it's the elements of the old school are still there. It's just cleaner now. Yeah. You understand?
Definitely.
Let it land, blood. Like all this, no, we can't do this and gatekeeping the thing. Don't gatekeep the thing.
Enough, man. Some of you got to fuck off. Enough, man, are exiting themselves up and pushing themselves to the front of something that they can't represent. Like,
you can't do it. You're making the whole thing
I'm
look
not even
shit.
trying to make it about myself. I'm trying to say, like, when I'm seeing the duppies and that, I'm happy because I'm saying, yeah, boom, that's like a new generation and they're cold. You get what I'm trying to say? So they could even help our ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? But
as well.
certain man that are just rubbed and popped down and they ain't accepting their fate and they want to just eggs up and act like there's still time. Or it's not even about time, it's that you're not moving properly because how they gonna be fans of you and they can 24 hours of the day go online now, you can listen to them talking shit. Like they're in the Vic, like they're in the Queen Vic.
Let's have it right. If grime was like, man wants to do like the pie chart of grime.
Yeah.
Bare that pie of spaces right now. Too much of it.
60-70%.
Too much of it.
60-70%.
And it's you're taking up space and doing nothing with it. If from the spaces, bare offense, bare this, bare that.
Listen, I'm not innocent. I've participated, not as much as them, but it's like I feel like
No, 100%. We're not. Let's let the people them know. We're not sitting here to say, you spaces, man. No, but it's a thing
same
where
as the crackouts. We've been in there.
It's been in there, but it's just a thing where there's levels, it's moderation. If man go in there and pattern, and everyone's patterning, it'll be better. Spaces ain't gonna go away. It's here now. The drill youths will get here soon. The gathering will come in.
I don't think they will.
You know what I think, Robsy? I think it's the fact, the way these men have acted in here, yeah, since you, man, were holding a couple ones, yeah, I think it's scared away people from different genres. Because you know what? This is how you got to be like Az has had drill rappers, like some of the biggest drill rappers are like in these spaces. It could have turned into a thing where people from other genres are going in there and it could have fed back into it. But the shit shows are making people just think it's a circus thing, so no one goes in there.
But you know what, you're right. Only, brother, God help the youth them the day 2 drill youths are in spaces talking about where are you? Link me right now.
Oh, man.
But they're not going to do what's like a man done,
See
you know.
about this on Insta Live, though.
Yeah,
I've
there
seen
you
about
go.
this on
The
Insta
youth
Live.
them, because we have to remember.
And I think that's worse because man, I shy their
Way worse.
face.
You have to remember, social media, especially for the youth, if you're a youth, even 25 now, social media is a heavy part of your life. The second you was able to think yourself, a phone, brother, my first social media was MySpace.
I don't even think. You see what it is? You see the MySpace on Facebook. I don't even.
It wasn't
think
proper.
You know why? You see when it wasn't on the phone.
Yeah.
It wasn't on the phone.
Yes.
Instant.
Man, I had to go home.
Access.
When I'm at
Login.
school, when I'm playing football, man's not talking about MySpace. Man has to go home, literally sit there, big tower computer. This wasn't even laptops or nothing. I have to wait.
MSN on the side.
Oh, all of that. But it's like, you see now, the youth, as soon as the youth's 14, it's like, yeah, there you go.
Instant access.
You don't have to go outside. Everything you need is here. The new tune, the next dance, the new gal, the beef, the red tape. I remember missing things. You don't miss nothing no more, you know. Yeah, here's the video. Here's it. Yeah, here's my man. He got rapped. Here's it. Before us, he just have to pretend. I was that you, like, yeah, I was. Yeah,
Or GRM
fabricating
Daily.
the story.
GRM Daily. That's how you stayed up to date.
You know them way
Go
there?
on the GRM Daily website.
Proper bloggers. Bloggers.
We got GRM that posted. We got Bernie.
All of them. You feel me? But it's like, yeah, man. The spaces thing.
I remember Lee Brasco had a blog as well.
Yeah.
I remember that, you know. I got million views. The Brasco, I remember that.
Got a million views.
I think again, man. You know what it is? It's like, man,
It's the time.
like I said before, if we don't document this thing properly, it'll be in vain, bro. You don't want to be that artist that, like, yeah, Stormzy bigs him up and everyone's in the crowd like, rah, big up him for bigging up, for Stormzy bigging him up. But who is that though? Who is Red Tape? I'll be damned if, Rude Boy, my grandkids are gonna know who JME and them and they are. I'm gonna make sure.
That's what
I will make sure.
I don't want to show my kids.
I will make sure.
I'm gonna show my kids grime.
When I'm driving my daughters, I'm playing tunes.
It's the same way, that's what my dad did to man. Certain, all them lovers rock thing and them.
Yeah, past the
you know
present.
them way there.
Past the present. But you know what it is? That's why we're detached from Lovers Rock, because there was no new generation. So this is what I'm saying now, what could make the disconnect if
bridge.
there's not the new
100%.
youths that are coming through. And the new youths ain't really going to come through is if the people that are egging themselves up and screaming they're the top boys in grime are online every day chatting shit. So them
No,
man
it
need to
is.
fall
You know
back.
what's mad as well, yeah? People say grime is dead and rare. Let's have it right. A lot of this, especially in my time as a young man in London City, trends come and go.
100%.
UK rap ain't here no more.
Yeah.
When
Well,
UK
hey, man, bring it back. Yo, Tef.
yeah, no, 100%. But it's like for a while.
Yeah, real rap. Yeah, proper rap.
Wait, it's not
Drill.
even. I'm not even
Drill,
talking about the
Afro
quality. I'm
beats.
talking exact. I'm talking about the quantity.
Yeah.
When grime was the thing, you couldn't look nowhere without hearing a rhythm or something. That's what rap was like. Every 2 seconds, he's rapping, this man's just landed right. Then we've had it not disappear, but it kind of fell back a bit. The reason no one says UK rap is dead is because the UK rappers, they still move with the chorus. So fair enough, Blade Brown might not have the tune out right now, but man rate him. What do you mean? I know wherever he is, he's doing something cold. Man see Fecky on the farm. Man see this man doing that. You understand?
Blade
Man
Brown
see
on private jets.
you understand? Ted from Boots, top 40 gigs. Joe Black.
A man broke him down to me when he was having his rant and getting on to me because I'm only in there for 3 minutes. He's like, do you think you would see, I don't know what name he said, I think like a K-Trap or a Blade Brown, but he said, would you see them in there talking to certain of them within 3 minutes?
Yeah.
And that was the reality check, like, boy, it's not even like compare yourself to people, but yo, that's like, that's stature, that's character, that's where man's going, isn't it? But you know what? We're gonna wrap it up here, man. This is part 1. We're probably gonna have a part 2.
Have to, man. It's fine.
So finally got Lee Brasco on camera for the
Come on, right. Big up. First of many, man. We're not letting them go again,
got a
man.
9 Milli Major, yeah. Anti-Lippy Lickshot, legendary, yeah. At the end of the day, like bringing it back to the start, like that tweet that you said. At the end of the day, your opinion holds weight, and your opinion is necessary. Like we need 10 Lippy Lickshots, not a Lippy Lickshot. We need man with that. We can't beat that man's neck for having an opinion. Maybe step your game up. You get what I'm saying? For every Lippy Lickshot that don't like your thing, you should have 10 other man on his level with his same type of influence. He can't help his influence. There should be 10 man on his type of level with his type of pool that aside your thing's mad. He's trying his shit. So that should be the
I agree.
But you know, there we're gonna end it there. Clean section. Send it out to 31501. Send it out to Fireaway Pizza. Send it out to Bel Air. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.